食べぞ、ベジータ。ああ、さっきとは比べ物にならんほどのエネルギーだ。
A union that transcends space-time. The fist of justice that smashes evil. That is the title for the next episode of Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which is episode 48. In this video, we're going to try to piece together what exactly this means and what's the preview for that particular episode. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're brand new to this channel, turn on those post notifications. Let's get right into this right after this intro. Now, right off the back with that title, the fact that it says the fist of justice, without a doubt, would mean it has something to do with Jiren, or maybe even the prior troopers. Now, DBS Chronicles on Twitter seems to be thinking that union, the part where it says a union that transcends space-time. Union meaning fusion. And the fact that it has the fist of justice right beside of it, he seems to think that a fusion involving Jiren is a possibility. I don't think they're going to go down that route. I've never seen anything lead up to a fusion involving Jiren. Neither would Jiren want to do fusion with anybody. That's just not in his character. Now, from the episode that we seen Jiren briefly, and he was going up against a Ozaru baby from GT, baby Vegeta from GT, and a hijack from the movie or the game Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast Eradicate the Saiyans movie. So I believe it's safe to say that Jiren is going to have his hands full with both of those, because not only are they both fighting him together, which obviously they should be severely weaker than him, but they have the power of the Dark Factor, who's linked to Dark King Domingra. So I believe this episode is going to show a lot of Jiren, but also I believe that union that transcends space-time is dealing with something else. Okay, so we already got the union between Goku and Vegeta Zano, Super Saiyan 4, Limit Breaker Gogeta fighting against Limit Breaker Broly. Now, we haven't seen a fusion between Goku and Vegeta Capsule Corp versions. We haven't seen that in a while. That Gogeta that we seen while he was fighting against Goku Black, the one that was kind of mixing the powers of Ultra Instinct and Vegeta's blue berserker-like power, I do want to see that. I do want to see that Gogeta again. So that may be the fusion or the union that they're referring to. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm kind of excited to see what you guys are going to comment. Now, this fan on Twitter actually goes or thinks way outside the box by saying maybe it's a union between Hijack and Baby from GT. They both are Tuffles, but I really highly doubt that it would be that, simply because they're already powered up and I can't see them fuse. How they gonna fuse? But then again, you never know. I got an opportunity to watch this recent episode in English subs, and it was a lot of dialogue that we did miss. So if you haven't seen it in English subs, I highly encourage that you go watch it. Passing by the whole beginning, because in the beginning it's kind of self-explanatory. He's pretty much changing the fabric of time. That's what he did when he actually raised his hands up to the sky. From then on, he created multiple warriors from the past. Not created, he summoned those warriors from past timelines. And then speaking to them with his mind, he's able to give them adequate power-ups and telling them to wield this new power that you have against those who serve the Kaioshin of time. So that includes our heroes as well as the hooded warriors, because they serve idols. The Lady Supreme Kai of Time, the one that we know, the one that's actually in power now, the weakest one there, she pretty much going on about how this is really bad, but somehow all the warriors that's with her please survive. Now on the other note, the short but very interesting fight between Gogeta and Broly was interesting. It was only one thing that Gogeta actually said, and that's pretty much that he's a predictable idiot. Because Broly is just a big brute and all he likes to do is pretty much manhandle any opponent that he sees. So if you can outsmart him, which is very easy to do, you pretty much got that fight in the bag, which is what Gogeta was doing. Now the part where the Mangler had pretty much wasted Ios on the ground and Goku went in for a Kamehameha, the Mangler yelled out these words, "Dark Reflector," and when that Kamehameha actually hit his blast, he reflected the Kamehameha back at Goku with his own added power of darkness to it, essentially reflecting his Kamehameha with more power. That's why Goku had to use a Kaioken on top of his blue form to deflect that blast, which he didn't even get it deflected. It hit him instead, knocking him into base. Now after dispatching of Goku, he looks back at Ios, who stands back up, and she says somehow she accumulated enough. Enough of what? As she yells out Eternal Liberath. The same type of attack he actually used, the Mangler used against Fu and Vegito. He froze them in a time loop. So I find that pretty funny. The Lady Supreme Kai of Time, who's laying on the ground again, not doing nothing, pretty much commentates that this is the Space-Time Angel's grand secret technique. So there's a Space-Time Angel somewhere out there? This is the first time I'm ever hearing of that. But then again, in the manga, Ios did mention that somebody is pretty much over her when it comes to time. And that pretty much sums up this video. But I did like at the end how this dude was a grand #1 actor and acting like he was actually frozen when he could break out of that at any time. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Who do you think that union would assist of? Capsule Corp version of Goku and Vegeta making Gogeta using this Super Saiyan blue that we only seen one time? Or do you think Hijack and Baby will somehow fuse, creating a challenge for the Fist of Justice, which is Jiren? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure to leave a like. Likes go a long way on this channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're brand new. Turn on those post notifications. That way you can be reminded every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys on the next one.